In this demo, we present Schlusslicht, an ambient display to communicate playing time with light. We want to address both children and the adults in their lives, for example their parents, encouraging them to jointly reflect on how to limit and end play sessions. The time that children spend playing games is a source of discussion and in many families, one of conflict. A common approach to the management of playing time is for parents to use external tools to limit and end gaming sessions. However, depending on a child's age, they may have a limited understanding of time, for example, what it means to only have 5 minutes left to play. At the same time, there is a risk that ending a play session is outsourced to technology and that adults no longer negotiate and accompany that process as children disengage from games. Through Schlusslicht, we want to create a tool that communicates limits to playing time but requires participation from parents while also displaying remaining time in a child-friendly way while keeping parents in the loop. Through ambient light and changes in light color, we portray how much time is left in a gaming session. We draw and work on calm interaction and ambient displays. The setup consists of an ambient display, a tangible device that should be positioned on or below the TV or monitor used to play, and a mobile app for Android and iOS, which can be used to configure the timer and the visuals of the tangible display. Before a play session, the adult sets the intended duration for the session using the app. This can happen together with a child. During the setup, the parties can decide how the session will be displayed on the tangible. They can choose between different types of animations for the progress and the color scheme. Any adjustment is mirrored in real time on the tangible display to allow a preview of the animation. With the running timer, the animation progresses and the app indicates that the session is running. The app provides options to pause or stop the session, which turns the light into a pause mode similar to the idle state, but with disclosed progress. Further, adults can change the session duration by adding or removing time from the session contingent, which is snoozing. These changes in the remaining duration are mirrored in the progress animation accordingly. For alterations that are small fractions of the session's time, these changes are almost unnoticeable. Allowing adults to alter the session's time is an opportunity to better accommodate unanticipated in-game or external circumstances. For example, a child spending more time on a boss fight or the parent spending less time on cooking. At 80% of the session time, the progress animation pulsates and indicates that the session is about to finish. This should allow the child to prepare themselves for the end of the session. When the timer runs out, the tangible plays the closing animation, after which it returns to idle. By that time, the child should exit the play session. At the same time, all of these animations bring the adult back into the loop, also indicating to them that the child is about to finish the playing session soon. This allows them to prepare themselves and to accompany the exiting process, for example, reminding the child to exit the game or asking them questions about their experience with it. In terms of technical details, the main processing unit of the tangible is a Raspberry Pi, which controls an Adafruit.Star 72-pixel LED strip. The device is embedded in 3D printed housing, and the diffuser at the front panel is used to blur the lights of the individual LEDs and to create a smoother transition between them. The app communicates with the tangible display within the local Wi-Fi network using the MQTT protocol to allow integration with other IoT devices. Through our work, we seek to help children and adults better understand playtime and how to exit games through a shared ambient display. We hope that Schlusslicht can serve as a tool to scaffold towards self-guided disengagement by allowing children and parents to jointly monitor playtime, and we also want to involve adults in considering how exiting a game feels for a child by moving through the process with them, promoting a point for reflection on playtime within families. With this demo, we hope to spark discussions around child-inclusive playtime mediation. We especially invite visitors who have children and HCI researchers involved in interaction design for children to visit our demo and share their views on how to encourage healthy playing habits.